कि khubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
MIT University of Meghalaya. Our admissions are now open for the academic year 2024-25. Explore our best courses, experience global collaborations. Apply today.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, for allowing me to move the call attention according to Rules 54, one of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, under the caption which appeared on the English Daily News, item Shillong Times dated 12 January 2024, under the caption Byrnihat remains most polluted city in 2023.
You may initiate a discussion.
So, reading out with the papers that come out on the 12th of January 2024, we have seen that, and we have noticed, according to the calculation, that Byrnihat was the most polluted urban center in the country in 2023, surpassing even the national capital, New Delhi, with a very poor air quality. So, again, I remember in October 2023, the Central Pollution Control Board again marked Byrnihat, an industrial town bordering Assam, as the most polluted urban center. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, this is a very much concern not only for me as the local MLA, but for the people of Byrnihat town as a whole. So, raising this very important issue, sir, which is very much concerned as it will affect the health of the people residing out there. So, sir, I would like to request to the government to find ways and means to curb the pollution to the extent where there can be no health hazard to the people residing in the Byrnihat town. So, as we know, Byrnihat is the industrial town with many factories set up out there, which may assume that factories are polluting the air. Even though the Meghalaya Pollution Control Board, with the hard work and different intervention of the engineers, officers and staff, still Byrnihat town comes out in the forefront with regards to the pollution. So, as to mentioned here in this August House, that Byrnihat is bordering with Assam. And we notice that many factories are also set up in the Assam side, which may be adding to the contribution of air pollution to the whole Byrnihat town. So, as I am one of the residents of main town Byrnihat, I would like to suggest to the government of Meghalaya under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sir Conrad K. Sangma to inform the government of Assam either to have a joint inspection or meeting at the DC level with both the pollution control boards of Assam and Meghalaya, so that it can be of great help to reduce the pollution of Byrnihat town. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, Byrnihat town is increasing in population from one year to another, and going around we have noticed that garbages being dumped on the roadside and even in the riverside. So this also may be the main cause in polluting the river and environment. And the reason, sir, that we have noticed many of the garbages being dumped on the roadside and the riverside is because we don't have the proper dumping ground. For the people of Byrnihat town, so I would like to suggest the government for a proper dumping ground for the people of Byrnihat so that it can help reducing the pollution, the polluting of the environment. Sir, in view of the prevailing air and water quality in Byrnihat area, it would be advisable to have a branch of the Office of Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board at the Byrnihat to monitor the air and water quality regularly, as well as to address the environmental issues instantly. So, sir, with only these few submissions, I hope that through you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the government will take up these very important issues in reducing the polluting of Byrnihat town. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, at the very outset, I would like to thank Shri Sostenes Sotun, the Honorable MLA of Jiram constituency, for having brought this call attention motion. Sir, I have a very long reply, but I don't want to go into the details of the reply. I will stick specifically to the issues raised by the Honorable Member. So at the very outset, I appreciate the concerns of the Honorable Member. Apart from being the local MLA of that area, he also is a resident in that particular area. So he is directly affected, as mentioned by him, because of this particular issue. Sir, the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board has been, in fact, on a very regular basis and air quality kind of a rating and an index and measurement is done by the Pollution Board of Meghalaya. And in almost all the different quality indexes and the ratings that were done by the Pollution Board, depending on the days, it used to be anything between satisfactory to moderate. And in no period during the different data that were collected by the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board was there a period where the AQI dipped to poor or severe as per our reports. So we have done an independent study and an independent report and the analysis of the air quality. And our data and information is showing that it is in the moderate level and it has never dipped to poor and severe. So that's number one, sir. So number two, because of the fact, as Honorable Member himself has mentioned, that Byrnihat is right at the border between Assam and Meghalaya, and there are industrial units on both sides. There are concerns also from the fact that the large industrial setups that are set across the border line, that those also could be impacting the overall assessment made by the national agencies, and hence this report could be a report that is impacted by the different pollutions that are across the border line. And as you know, sir, because it's pollution will not know borders and state borders, so therefore obviously the readings on Assam side could be affected, or Meghalaya side could be affected from Assam, and Assam could be affected from Meghalaya. So it's a concern that we have, sir. Number three, sir, I would like to mention here that in spite of our reports showing that the air quality on an average remains moderate, that we are not taking this lightly. And hence, after we saw this report, the Pollution Board has really moved into more aggressive action. You'll be happy to know, sir, that we have set up now equipments that will provide us online data and live data of the different air qualities on a daily basis if required. So hence, even if we don't set up the office of the Pollution Board or a branch of the Pollution Board there, technology is available today for us to be able to conduct the necessary tests, which we have already done for air, and the next step for water also we will be doing, sir, so that we are able to get immediate live data and information on the actual quality of the air, and so that action can be taken. So to also inform the House that the Pollution Board in fact has, number one, sir, we have different programs through which we are, number one, creating awareness, and also we also have a program where we go to the spot and the checks are done of the air quality as well as the technology at different factories that are present out there, and there have been some concerns and necessary actions have been taken, and this is a continuous process which we will be doing. The Honourable Member has mentioned many suggestions. For example, the dumping ground, which is not directly related with air quality. It is connected but not directly related, but it is yet a concern from pollution point of view. And hence, sir, there's a good suggestion. We have noted that suggestion. He has also suggested that there should be a joint kind of an action plan or a meeting with the Pollution Board of Assam and the different officials out there, so that we can jointly address this issue. Again, sir, a very positive suggestion. Though we are in touch with the Assam Pollution Board, but of course at a formal level we could engage and we could find ways and means in which we could work jointly to address this very, very critical and important issue. And as I said, the third suggestion he made was to put up an office of the Pollution Board. As I mentioned, we can examine that. If the necessity is there, we can examine that. But as I said, today with technology available, we are able to conduct most of the exercises, even though the office may not be present physically. We'll be having officials who can go there and at the same time put up the technology to take care of the different reports that we need to collect and also the actions to be taken, sir. So with these few suggestions and clarifications, I once again thank the Honourable Member for bringing this very, very important concern. I can assure the members that we are as concerned about it as he is, and we have already taken a large number of steps, and we will continue to do so more in the future. It's a process, and obviously the process will continue. We can't do everything in one go, but our commitment is there to ensure that we continue to work towards improving the overall air quality and reduce the overall pollution levels in Byrnihat and in the state as a whole. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honourable member, you may seek one clarification if you need.
Okay, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to thank the Honourable Chief Minister for the reply and his seriousness. And as we know, sir, that resolving the pollution is not a matter from one side or from the government side only. So I assure that the government, that me as the local MLA and the people of Byrnihat will join hands together with the government to fight this menace of pollution, which is hazardous. So, thank you, sir, and I hope that with the intervention of the Honourable Chief Minister, that Byrnihat will, in the future, will no longer be in the list as the most polluted town in the country. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Thank you.
Citizen first is our motto. We believe that our citizens need to be connected with government for faster and efficient service delivery. I am happy to announce that we are coming up with a dedicated CM helpline call center